All right, so we're going to the CVS. Linda's scanning QR quick response codes and filling out applications. Yeah, I know. I'm walking here. I've seen Midnight Cowboy. I know the part. All right. So you're gonna go in here and try. Now remember, you're gonna probably have to wear a mask. Do you have your mask on? All right. Right on. Yeah, this is where you would catch something if it's gonna be a mild cold flu or anything like that. All right, CVS. It's kind of like our Eckards.
There you go, maybe fun.
Okay. Einstein bagels.
All right.
So she's gonna go into this one.
Hi, I'm Linda. I want to get out of food service.
Okay.
We're being replaced by machines.
For your wife. Cold
I think it's this lady right over here. Can you help me? This machine's malfunctioning.
It's kind of an old school camera right here. You can see the type of camera right there. That looks like something from like, it has Samsung on it. The Samsung camera.
Okay, thank you.
Huh.
I'm gonna call her up here.
Pretty cool.
Jay to the front. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'm only going 10, 15 miles and stuff. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. It's just, are y'all on Indeed? Thank you for showing. Indeed? Okay. I've never seen it on Indeed. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. We just started this year. We didn't have a lot of applicants, but now it's starting to pick up.
All right. And we are dealing with Albertsons, which now they take Apple Pay. So I didn't know it before, but they didn't, and now they do. So now they do Apple Pay. I don't know if Kroger does. I know Walmart does not. So don't know why. I didn't really ask why, but for some odd reason. And in Dallas, I think you can actually take cash, especially if you have an Android, and you can bring it into a Walmart and cash it in onto your PayPal. So you actually go into a Walmart and just give them cash. It goes right on your PayPal. Pretty cool deal. Oh, there she is. And no bank account needed. So, and a lot of places take PayPal now. You can shop PayPal online. Certain apartment complexes will take PayPal as payment through an app. You can actually pay through PayPal. No bank account needed. But bank accounts are important too, because you've got like interest accounts and ways to gain interest if you put money into a bank or an IRA or things. They're still important. They're still important. But you could pretty much probably just get by on PayPal if you wanted to. And they don't need any real personal information. But they do want you to link bank accounts, so they do ask for bank accounts too. But I think you can use like pretty much any bank account. Huh? Linda noticed a thing right over here. There was some cat food. Someone left a Fancy Feast out right here. Probably opened it, left it out for the cats. Let's see what kind right here. Yeah, it's a Fancy Feast. Good observation. That was good. I missed that. That was a really good one. I didn't even notice that. Good call. Here, give me 5. Give me 5. No, not the toilet paper. Here, drop this. Give me 5. There we go. All right. Here. Were they giving out free toilet paper there?
No.
And this is some of the Albertson stuff. I got a really good discount on it. You get 3. They're basically like drumsticks. small mini drumsticks, or wing drumsticks, or what they call them. All right, so this is the cap for the bright headlights. This is the cap, or where the cap goes for the low beam. So we got low beam and we got high beam. Okay, that's the high beam and that's the low beam. That's the one that fell, and what I noticed, it went down there. This one, I'm gonna see if it can transfer over to that one. But if you notice, they have a catch-all down here at the bottom, which is basically, and I might as well just show this, it's this thing right here. You can see it. You can see how that little thing right there has come off. And when I saw it at the 7-Eleven, I could see it in there with the light on. I'll try to turn the light on. And you can see down in there. But if you look over here to this side, right in here, that's for drainage, maybe of certain components. And I'm thinking it might have rolled in and just eventually rolled on out. So my next step is to take this one, which is a cap on the high beam, transfer it over to the low beam. So to see if that happens. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this sweater, because I have this right here, I'm gonna put the sweater down in here, underneath it. So you'll see right in here, I'm gonna put it down in there. So probably what I'm gonna do is most likely just go by the dealership and talk to them. But this is the bright one, which is secure. And this is the one that probably fell in somewhere in there, which I saw when I was at the 7-Eleven on a catch-all. The catch-all is down here that catches things. So I have to go to the dealership eventually and talk to them about basically this one. But it still works without it. It's just this I do not think fits onto that. I don't think it's the same kind of thing, but we'll have to see. So anyway, basically you can see the brights. So you can't really see in that mirror there because you got to be at the right angle, so you can't really see completely. Oops. But you can see, well, yeah, she probably went back to school and grew up and became a big girl, and then got her little classroom and her $67,000 a year. She has plenty, okay? She go to her gym and she can go to the gym for the rest of her life, okay? I'm trying to show on this. Okay, so you can't really see it. But anyway, because of how that is right there. Let's see on this one. You can see it. Nah, you can't see on that one anyway. It still works. What I'm trying to say is it still works. The cap is a piece of plastic. It may be there for looks. It may be decorative. It may be there for whatever purpose, but the bright one doesn't necessarily fit with the low beam. But the low beam is still the low beam. So the bulb itself is the bulb. So the bulb fits in there and it actually locks in there. The back part of it is just a little cap. And I don't really know the necessary. I'd have to talk to the dealership to find out the whole necessary aspect of it. But they can just, snap it in there really quick. And they've done it. Another guy that worked on it, he was able to unsnap something at the bottom when he dropped the cap. He was a technician and he dropped the cap in there. He said they shouldn't really make them that way because he dropped it in there. And he was able to unsnap it and put it back in there really quick. So all in all, we're good to go. But I'm going to still talk to the dealership and tell them about this. And also cut my hand. We're going there. We are going there to get what you need. We will get you everything you need. But I'm gonna have to talk to them about everything. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna talk to them about everything. And kind of, I'm not gonna make a big stink. I would like to go there and go, look, hey, this is what it did. I was trying to replace it. Y'all need to kind of think of a better design. And like a lot of car companies, this is a real big deal to car companies. Car companies will sit down, they'll watch the show, they'll talk to their executives, they'll talk to the designers, they'll sit there and say, look, this can be a problem, this is an issue. And they look at these kind of shows and stuff. And I'll probably, list this as a Kia a little Kia episode for Kia, just one little episode for Kia, like I've done before. I've done 2 or 3 episodes where I'm just working on the Kia only. And I did do the right light is actually easier. So the left one's a little more difficult because I didn't really get to explain, because I don't want to get into details about why I didn't get to explain it, but it's very tight quarters on the left side. The right side, you have more room to work. And that's because how everything is displaced and how they lay out everything. Anyway, I just wanted to make that note. So this is what I suggest. Their battery could be maybe moved over 2 or 3 inches. And you're gonna have more room. This is not enough room to operate on this light if you're gonna have to replace it. At least the technician has very small hands. This right here is enough room. This on this side is set up fine. This is pretty good room here. That's why I was able to connect this one fine, and this is enough room too. But still, even from here to here, it's not a whole lot of room. So that's all I was saying on it, is if there's more room, then it would be easier to do and you wouldn't scratch yourself. Anyway, that's all I want to say.